Okay, well, that's good to know. We've got a caller on the line. We've got Jeannie from Alabama. Jeannie, how can we help you tonight? Or Janie, excuse me. Janie.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you tonight?
I was wondering when you get arrested, are you allowed one phone call?
Okay, well, that's a good question. So let's say that you're placed under arrest. And this is a universal. This is Alabama, Georgia, Florida, all the places where I'm licensed in. But if you're under arrest, what's the process? You know, we've always seen it on TV going on. You know, we were talking about how old we are, and he's like, "You're not that old." I said, "Yes, I am. I've been working in law firms before there were Post-it notes. So yes, I've been around a long time." Do you get a phone call? And so what's the answer to that?
It's my understanding that yes, you get a phone call. You can call your bondsman. Sometimes bondsman's around. You can call your neighbor to get you a bondsman. Call your mom, your dad, your uncle. You can call Larry Perry to try and help you out if you have to. You call me, but you do get a phone call. And it's proper procedure, and every jail that I've been exposed to, they allow them. They don't just bring you in and kick you back out on the street. They let people have that opportunity to let someone know what's going on.
Right. I mean, because you're not showing up where you're supposed to be.
That's right.
Or you're not somewhere where you're supposed to be.
Right.
So it's a common courtesy, and you know they don't have to do it in the first 10 minutes though.
Oh no, there's no time frame to it, and it can't take longer than some folks care to. But in the military, in the Marine Corps anyway, that phone call was very important, because if you're expected to be on the line at a certain time and you're not because you did something silly, that phone call lets everybody know where you're at.
Right. And one more important thing about phone calls from jails.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about this. This is important because you get a phone call, but it's not private.
It is not private, and quite candidly, most jails, at least the bigger ones, have dedicated officers that do nothing but come into work each day and listen to phone calls all day, every day.
Yep.
And if they hear something that is improper or part of a crime, so there is absolutely no expectation of privacy.
Right. So no expectation of privacy. So when you're making that phone call and you go, "Hey, Mom, you're not going to believe what I did. I was really stupid, and I da-da-da-da-da," that's now an admission that shows up. So, Mom, I'm in jail. I'll talk with you later, but please help me get out of jail.
Even when they call me or they call the attorney, the first thing I say is, "Do not discuss your case. I'll come see you."
Right. And even though the attorney-client privilege attaches,
it does.
It's not quick to turn off when that happens. So you have to be extra careful when you do make that phone call. Janie has a great question, and we appreciate it.